Hey everyone, so today we're going to talk about something that's a real game changer for small and medium-sized businesses. We're looking at how a company called Santiny Tech Solutions is taking this big, intimidating idea of AI and making it super practical, super accessible for pretty much everyone.
But first, let me just ask you this. If you're a business owner, take a second and think about your day yesterday. For real, how much of that time was spent on the big ideas, the stuff that actually grows your business? And how much was spent on, well, all the little things that just have to get done? The answer can be kind of surprising and honestly a little frustrating.
You know, there's this invisible drain on your business. It's not some big, obvious problem. It's more like a slow leak, a constant drip, drip, drip of your time, your money, and your team's energy. It's like death by 1,000 paper cuts. Let's actually look at what that means day to day.
Okay, first off, the hours we just lose every single day. I'm talking about the mind-numbing stuff, manually copying customer details from an email into your spreadsheet, the endless back and forth trying to schedule a single meeting. It feels small, right? Just 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there. But think about it. If you have a team of, say, 5 people, and they each lose just 30 minutes a day to this stuff, that's over 10 hours a week. Poof, gone. That's a whole workday every week spent on tasks a computer could do in a blink.
And here's what happens because of that lost time. While you're busy with the small stuff, new leads are coming in, but you can't get to them right away. And let's be honest, in the world we live in now, if a potential customer has to wait more than a few minutes for a response, they're already on your competitor's website. Every single delayed reply is a potential sale just walking right out the door.
And then there's the classic growth problem. You get busier, which is great, but to handle the extra work, what's the go-to solution? Hire more people. But every new hire adds salary, overhead, training time. Your costs just keep climbing right along with your revenue. It puts a ceiling on how profitable you can actually be.
So you see, this is way more than just being a little disorganized. The true cost is huge. It's real money lost from leads you were too slow to catch. It's your company's growth stalling because you're stuck in the weeds instead of looking at the big picture. It's your best people getting burned out doing boring, repetitive tasks. And at the end of the day, every bit of your inefficiency is a huge win for your competition.
Okay, but what if you could plug all those leaks? What if there was a way to get way more done, grab every single lead, and grow your business without having to grow your payroll? Well, that's where practical AI comes in. This is all about working smarter, not harder.
First up, let's talk about intelligent chatbots. And hey, forget those annoying, useless bots from a few years ago. Think of this as the perfect employee. It works 24/7, never calls in sick, and can talk to hundreds of customers at once. It answers the common questions, figures out if a lead is a good fit, and can even book appointments directly into your calendar. You literally never have to miss an opportunity again.
Then, behind the scenes, you have the real powerhouse, workflow automation. This is the thing that solves that hours lost daily problem. It's like the digital glue that connects all the different software you're already using, your CRM, your email, your calendar, and makes them work together automatically. No more copy-pasting, no more manual follow-ups. It just happens. This frees up your team to do the smart, creative work that they were actually hired to do.
And look, Santiny Tech isn't just playing around with this stuff. They have a serious track record. They've already built and delivered over 50 custom automations for businesses. That means they've seen the problems and know how to solve them.
And get this, we're not talking about some massive year-long project that disrupts your whole business. The average time it takes them to get a solution up and running is just 2 to 4 weeks. That's wild. It means you can start seeing a real return on your investment, like next month.
All right, so this all sounds amazing, but you might be thinking, how does this actually work? Is it going to be super complicated? I get it. A lot of business owners worry that AI is just too complex, but the whole process is designed to be incredibly simple and straightforward.
It's really just a simple 4-step path. It all starts with a discovery call, which is just a conversation for them to understand your goals. From there, you get a custom plan with crystal clear pricing. No surprises. Then they do the heavy lifting. They build it, test it, and train you and your team. And it doesn't just stop there. They stick around to optimize and make sure you're getting the best possible results. Easy.
But you know, the proof is always in the pudding, right? It's one thing for me to talk about it, but what does this kind of change actually look and feel like for a real business?
Just listen to this quote. Our response time dropped from hours to seconds. Seriously, just let that sink in for a moment. Hours to seconds. Think about what that means. Every single person who shows interest in your business gets an immediate, helpful response. Customer happiness goes through the roof. Lead conversion rates skyrocket.
That's not a small tweak. That is a complete transformation of your business.
So, at the end of the day, this isn't really about robots or code. It's about freedom. It's about reclaiming all those lost hours so that you and your team can finally focus on the important stuff, the strategy, the innovation, the relationships that truly grow your business.
I mean, this slide says it all, doesn't it? Look at the difference. You go from manual, soul-crushing tasks to seamless automated workflows. You go from slow, frustrating customer service to instant 24/7 support. Instead of losing all your leads after 5 p.m., you're capturing them around the clock. And you break free from that cycle of more work means more hiring. Now you can scale your output without scaling your costs. It's a completely different way of operating. So I guess it all comes down to this one question. What could you do with an extra 10, 20, even 30 hours back in your week? What brilliant ideas could you finally bring to life? How much faster could you grow? Are you ready to stop just working hard and start working smart?